All right, let's see if I can find the right screen. Yeah, there. Hello everyone. Chozo commands my respect. What are you gonna do, Chozo? What are you gonna do, Chozo, to earn my respect? I simply must know. Hi, Toby. She wants to join in. How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. I know it's Saturday, not my normal stream time, but it is what it is. We took a break yesterday, and then I simply just couldn't wait until Monday, so I had to stream today. And what are we doing today? We're doing yoga. We're doing yoga, and what better way to start a yoga stream than with some tarot cards? Here, I'll lay them back here so you can see that I'm doing them. Yeah, you can see them. Okay, so help me pick which ones. We're just gonna do one card today. I'll take this one. You wanna pick one? She's gonna pick one. I was first today. That's gotta count for something. That does count. Okay, good. Okay, we'll add that to your respect points, Chozo. I just added it to my imaginary list that I'm going to immediately forget. But yes, you have my respect. Okay, so today's card is Authenticity of Earth. Ooh, Authenticity of Earth. Okay, I've never gotten this card. Have I gotten this card? I don't know. I always like say, ooh, I've always gotten this card. Or like, I've never gotten this card. I guess there's only two options. Hi, Matrick. Hello. Welcome. Today we are doing a little something different today. We might end up playing Crash Bandicoot later, who knows? But I thought I would do like a little yoga stream, a little philosophy stream, because that's what I wanted to do. So, yeah, I hope you're doing well. So, achievement of Earth. Oh wait, no, not achievement, authenticity. Authenticity of Earth. One with the land, beholden to no one. I'm feeling that one today. I belong to no one. Yeah. So we crashed out on Thursday. If anybody wants to ask any questions about that, you can. But if you don't care, that's okay. We can move on. Yeah, we're done. We're done with the disrespect and the rude. And mostly, Where's the VOD? Oh, it's gone. It's banished to the shadow realm. It's never to be seen again. Yeah, we will. I tried to do a collab. Yeah, no, well, it wasn't live. It wasn't live. Luckily I turned off the camera. I usually crash it. I mean, I usually crash. I usually turn off the camera before something's gonna happen. So I just turned off the camera abruptly and then proceeded to cry really hard. Saying that, yeah, I don't know, to crashing, you know, it's spiraling. That's just how it goes. You just like, you start thinking about things and then the thoughts just get worse and worse and worse. And you just feel worse and worse and worse. And then the next day you're fine. You know, thank you, Chozo, yes. So as you can see, I've got a new thing. And so we're done. We're done with the rudeness. And what I mean by that is it's mostly about myself. All my problems stem from me hating myself. So we've got this new function. So if you, if you would like, you don't have to, nobody has to. And I'm gonna redeem it as well. If I catch myself like saying something negative about myself, I'm gonna be redeeming that. Be nice to yourself. Because honestly, everybody should be nice with themselves. Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay. It cools down for 5 minutes, so I can't do it now. But yeah. People were rude to you in chat. There's a fine line. There's a fine line, I think, between like being sarcastic and being like poking fun, and the thing is that I bring in the energy. I bring in the energy that I put out. So I think that in order for me to cultivate what I want to cultivate, I have to also be better. So I think what I have to do is I have to be nicer to myself, be nicer to everybody around me. And then hopefully that means that well, that's not how the world works, but hopefully that means that more positive energy will come my way. Who knows? That's all we gotta do is keep trying. What is that emoji? Cho's like, I'm writing this down. Writing it down. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn my fan on. Give me 1 second. It's a little bit hot. I got my thing set to 73 today, my thermostat, which I don't even begin to know what that is in Celsius. Sorry, Europeans. Sorry at all. But yeah, if you notice somebody being mean to themselves in chat or me, you should redeem that channel point. And then, okay, so, and then if you redeem it 5 times, then I get banished. I get banished. No, let me out. I get banished to jail until I can say 5 nice things about myself. And then only then will the jail be removed. Will I be able to be bailed out? So yeah, I think a lot of people misperceived my negative emotions. Mostly what they come from is just from me. Always sorry to Europeans. A lot of it's a reflection of my own like internal self-hatred. Never sorry to the rest of us. It's because the Europeans are the ones that are mean to me. Shows up. It's because the Europeans are the ones that are mean to me. That's all. That's where I'll leave it. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Oh. You do. Well, basically everywhere. Everywhere except for the United States, right? Use Celsius. Am I wrong? I think I told you guys this already, but like, bro, how did I not know that the imperial system came from Great Britain? I didn't know that. The good old American education system. I just thought it was American. Oh my God, boy, was I wrong. Okay, but how is it my fault? Why did Great Britain switch back to the metric system? Hello? So part of that, I'm not gonna make excuses. I'm not gonna make excuses for my, you know, incompetence. I shouldn't have said that. Marissa, be nice to yourself. Be nice. I can't redeem it. We're gonna be replenishing this like really fast, a lot faster than most. But anyway, I was planning on reading some Thus Spake Zarathustra again today, doing some yoga. Should we start out by doing some yoga? I think that sounds good. Let me pull up my philosophy reading. I mean, rude comments cannot be avoided, right? So, but I think I am going to put my foot down in some cases. If I feel like uncomfortable by something somebody says, I am going to put my foot down. Because in the past, I've just like brushed it off and been like, oh, ha, ha, funny, you're so funny. And you know what, that doesn't do anything, you know? You make it hard to achieve the 5 redemptions needed. Well, it's throughout the stream, right? So it'll happen. Just you wait. But yeah, I think I'll reduce the timeout time to probably 1 minute instead of 5. 5 minutes is too long for sure. Okay, I'm scrolling down to my. So we've already read quite a few of the short stories of Zarathustra, but let's continue. How's everyone's weekend been? I saw Silver Linings Playbook last night, and it was so good. I love that movie now that I've watched it. I mean, I did ask myself, I was like, were the people who wrote this movie high? Were they high the whole time? Because, yeah, I was slightly high, and so that's what made me think of that. I was like, I understand what you're doing here, but if I was not in an altered state of consciousness, I would not understand what's going on here. Okay, what should we do? We should do this. We'll start out with this. This is my favorite stretch. But does it have to be 5 different people? No, it doesn't. It can be just 5 times per stream. So, yeah, no, it doesn't have to be 5 different people. Chozo's just waiting. Your finger's just hovering over the button like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Bro, every chance you get. See, I'm still giving people an outlet to vent their frustration, but hopefully the negativity will cease. Who knows? Yesterday was somewhat exciting because it was hailing for some minutes, which is really rare. Oh, how big was the hail? How bad was the hail? Have you ever seen those videos with like the golf ball sized hail where it like, I saw this one video of somewhere in the Midwest, I'm not sure, but it was like literally golf ball sized hail, and it was like putting dents in people's cars. Like it was dangerous to be outside. And it was like removing the siding from somebody's house. It was very dramatic. Everybody was like screaming and yelling and like, whoa. Extreme weather events, am I right? But yeah, hail is always super interesting. Was there a thunderstorm too? Sometimes it comes with a thunderstorm. Hi, Pop Culture. You thought Saturday Marissa's strange. Pop Culture's like, I left another stream to be here. Pop Culture. Why do you need to preface? Why do you need to preface with that? Just say you came here. Bro. He's like, I'm gonna make you feel bad as I'm coming in with my first comment. I told you guys. I'm done. Not bad. It was very small, but it happens pretty much 5 minutes a year. Oh, so really rare. Peak winter. Is it? Oh, it's peak winter right now? Oh, that makes sense because you're in this southern hemisphere, right? That's cool. Because I felt you didn't feel well. Yeah, I didn't feel well on Thursday and Friday, but I'm feeling good today. Yeah, so I took a, sorry for saying peek. Chozo, you just triggered me. Chozo, how could you? How could you do that to me? Just kidding. I'm not gonna be triggered by that. No, it's just I don't know, what happened is, it's mostly just me. It's my problem. Thank you. You've been waiting to press that. Thank you. I know, I need to be nice to myself. Do you ever just realize, like, damn, all my problems would be solved if I just did this one thing? That's what I've been thinking, like, so today's stream is about commanding respect, right? And I've just been thinking, I'm like, why does nobody ever respect me? This isn't me like saying like, everybody should respect me. No, I'm just saying like, in my life, like, I've always pursued external badges of honor, thinking that that's going to somehow make people respect me. Like, oh, if I just get this degree or that degree, if I get a master's degree, if I get a, you know, respectable job, if I get a this, then people will take me seriously. That's not how it works. It has to come from within. I feel stupid saying that, but, oh, 20 bits. Oh, thank you for the bits. Wow, thank you. So generous. Pop culture, all my problems would be solved and my brain would buy my heart a drink from time to time. Sometimes there's like a battle between your brain and your heart. I was thinking about that too, like the duality of you know, like wanting to be seen as intelligent and smart, but also wanting to be creative and spontaneous and, you know, it's hard to have both. I was telling you guys, like, sometimes when I have those experiences of like profound, like when I'm meditating, for example, it feels like that executive functioning in my brain, that the thing that tells me, like that gets me to do tasks and like be a productive member of society, that part of my brain shuts off. Oh, and also the part that does language. So if the language part shuts off, then I'm no longer perceived as being intelligent. And so I worry, like, yeah, I want to be this creative and right-brained person, but it's sometimes hard to still maintain that intelligence or whatever. Okay, something fun to do with this that we do in yoga class is we lean our head back and we stick our tongue out and we just go like that, okay? It's just to let everything out. You just gotta let everything out. Ooh, now my hands are a little bit tingly. They're a little bit tingly. I'm not a yoga instructor by any means either. I just like doing yoga. I need to work on my side plank. My arms are literally toothpicks, so it's hard to do this pose for more than like 30 seconds. Sometimes it helps. So if you're struggling to do side plank, it helps to stagger your feet. So you put your feet like this on the ground. So it like helps balance out the weight. You remind me of The Exorcist with that pose and sound. Yeah. Sometimes it looks weird, but I mean, you have to not care about that shit. Okay, I'm not gonna have my ass facing the screen. So we're gonna just go over to the other side like this. And also another thing with side plank, if you have your hips down like this, it's gonna be so much harder. You gotta have it up like this. But yeah, my arms are literally too, ah! What? How did that happen? Oh my God, bro. This is what happens when you stick, bro. This is what happens when you stick your camera on a set of books on my chair. Okay, is that the way it was before? gonna turn it just slightly more. Okay. Careful now. Okay, that might be a little bit too far over, but I don't... We fell. Sorry. Whoops. Yeah, so I think in order to command respect, you have to first respect yourself. You gotta respect yourself first. Oh, out of focus. Focus on me. Thank you. Me and my spectacular ego. Me and my spectacular ego. Yes. Not in like an egotistical way, but in like a I don't hate myself kind of way. Something I find, like, I learned this behavior from my other family members, and it's like anytime you feel bad, you just like say sorry and just constantly apologize and say it's my fault, like, in order, and it makes you feel better temporarily, but in the long run it makes people not respect you because you're always like looking for validation. So that's like one of the biggest things I gotta work on, is not always looking for validation, you know. So yeah, I realized that these badges of honor, like a degree and whatever, they don't actually give you respect. It has to do with like what you do when you enter a room, how you talk to people, how do you talk to yourself. I didn't realize that before. Okay, I need to turn down the thermostat. It's too hot. I pant like I do after a full pad. Shut up. I never said I was in shape. Also, it's hot. It's hot. What can I say? I'm gonna go turn the thermostat down for real. Ooh, Chozo got an Earl Grey cake. Congratulations. Does everybody have something like that though, where it's like, I need to fix that one. Fix what? It's not broken. It's fine. Isn't it? It worked. Oh, Chozo, this is what I mean. Do I really need somebody to be nitpicking every single thing I do? No. I set it to 3 just in case somebody wanted to change their order. It's set to 3. This is what I'm talking about. Nitpicking, constant nitpicking. But I just have to be okay with that. I have to just brush it off. Be like, it's nothing. Well, we really won't go into it if it's working, if it's not broken. That teapot is sick. Oh, the teapot behind me? Yeah, glass teapot. Pop culture, what was the other stream that you were watching? What did you need to, you just had to see me, didn't you? Can you guys really hear all my breathing, or like, is it that bad? I'm gonna get my fan. I'm allowed to breathe hard. I don't think it's 3 either. Chozo, I want you to ask yourself, I want you to think, what is the point? What is the point of you telling me these things? How does it help anybody? Pop culture, just a stupid gamer stream I followed because I thought it was about cooking. That's kind of like me. I'm not really about cooking. Sometimes I am, but not really. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my fan, my super fan. The other day we were talking about how to wield a fan in a masculine way. I came up with like that. You know, you go to like, honestly, at the end of the day, if you really care about looking masculine, like, or you know, if you really care, I think if you can be secure enough in your own masculinity to be able to use a fan and be all right. Because if you just ask a woman, there was this Alan Watts quote. He's like, if you really need to be sure about your masculinity, ask a woman. And it was kind of just like, I think men get so concerned about how they appear, not wanting to be too feminine, not wanting to use the fan and wave it like this and, oh, I'm so feminine. But it's mostly about how men look to other men and not about how they look to women. Because women, as a perspective of somebody who's a woman, we don't care. We don't care. In fact, many of us prefer the feminine men. Not going to lie. I also had philosophy and an Uber persona. Thank you. Thank you. It's funny when people use those fans in spam. Somebody spammed me. It's funny when people use those fans as weapons in kung fu movies. Oh, I know, the sharp ones. I can't really like, you know, you gotta do like the fan flip or whatever, like, and then you gotta catch it. But did I say something mean to myself, Chozo? I don't remember. You gotta like, yeah, like that. I'll learn my, you know, my fan. I'll perfect my fan tossing abilities at some point. It's gonna happen at some point. Let's do the other side. So what we do to one side, we must always do to the other. This is not how a yoga practice typically goes, but you know, we're streaming and doing yoga at the same time. So this is called downward facing dog. I'm sure you know it. This is called three-legged dog. You want to keep your hips square when you're doing it. And then sometimes in order to help strengthen your arms, you can bring it forward like this and hold it, and your abs as well. You send it back. And then you bring it forward. And then you send it back. And what you really want to do is when you bring it forward, you breathe in. So and then you breathe out when you push it out. And I think the reason why I'm sounding like I'm panting is because I'm doing something called an Ujjayi breath. So, you know what an Ujjayi breath is? It's when you're pop culture. Funny. No, we're not doing that anymore. Just kidding. I'm not gonna make jokes at other people's expense. You reap what you sow. Breathe the bad things out, like in Tai Chi. Yeah, so Ujjayi breath is when you use your diaphragm to breathe out. So like that, when you're sighing really deeply, often that's what you do, is you're using your diaphragm to push the air out. So in yoga, when you're in a yoga class, you're gonna hear people breathe really, really loud. And also typically when people are doing yoga, they're not talking at the same time. So that's why I'm a little bit out of breath. But yes, I am out of shape. I know. I am out of shape. You could put your arm here, or you can go like this. I like putting my arm here because I'm at risk of dislocating my shoulder if I put it over here. Sometimes it just comes out of my socket, which is not very fun, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, if I was doing it like in a class, I would be breathing in right now and then breathing out as I go down. But we're not doing a yoga class, we're doing a stream, chatting. Chatting about philosophy. Okay, shall we read some philosophy, actually? Maybe we shall. Let's read some philosophy, shall we? Let me just finish this cycle. I just whacked my flowers. Let's have some tea. So I've got my green tea here and my beautiful teapot. Do you stream somewhere else simultaneously? No, I don't. I thought about streaming to YouTube, but when I tried to use the shows is just working towards 5. You can't wait. Can't wait to see me in jail. Jail. Can't wait. I know. I need to say 5 nice things about myself. So I thought about streaming to YouTube, and I tried adding the thing to OBS that helps you do that, but it completely wrecked my OBS. So, and also I know it's not allowed to have your chat, to combine your chat on Twitch. That's against the terms of service. You gotta have your pinky out when you're drinking tea, obviously. This tea is really good. It's green tea, but I think it's aged in a way. It looks like, well, when it's just dried, it looks like a shriveled up, but it's got like you can't see it, but this is like a very special tea leaf. You can eat them too, You can eat them. I wouldn't say it's good, but you can eat them. So, okay. I'm gonna read my philosophy while doing some balancing exercises, and then we can talk about it, okay? Okay, so this one's called the Despisers of Body. It's like 5 pages or something. It's super short. Okay. It is unto the despisers of body that I shall say my word. It is not to relearn and reteach what I wish them to do. I wish them to say farewell unto their own body and be dumb. Body I am and soul, thus the child speaketh. And why should one not speak like the children? But he who is awake and knoweth saith, Body I am throughout and nothing besides, and soul is merely a word for something in body. Body is one great reason, a plurality with sense, a war and a peace, a flock and a herdsman. Also thy little reason, my brother. It doesn't help when my hands are supposed to be out here for the balance, but I'm trying to read at the same time. Sometimes you gotta breathe too. You gotta breathe so you can achieve the balance. There we go. Okay. Nope, it's a windy day today for the tree. It's a windy day. Okay, let's do this actually. There we go. So it's talking about the difference between body and mind. I think I mentioned this in the Alan Watts book about like how when we say things like my body this, my body that, it's a thing that we can say. It's not us. We don't perceive it as us. The ego is separate. But I don't know if that's the case. I think it's all one thing. I mean, we always talk about like fighting between our brain and our heart. But I don't think there has to be any sort of fighting because it's all the same. Is it though? Is what though? Sorry. Please clarify. I think one of man's biggest mistakes is that he thinks that nature is something to be conquered, his monkey self, his monkey brain, his monkey tendencies, the natural man, you know, the urge for sex, the urge for food and water, you know. We've got to fight against that, but also allow it sometimes because we need it for survival. The body and the mind. Heart and mind is always the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, is that it's all the same. We don't have to fight it. It's just fighting, all we're doing is just fighting against ourselves. Like, I mean, it's been definitely more pronounced for me in my upbringing because, like, you know, I was raised religious. So religion is definitely, they definitely take this seriously. You know, there's the soul and there's the body. There's the soul, which is godly, and there's the body, which has the urges, like especially with regards to sex. There was a lot of shame with regards to, you know, those type of activities. Always told to just fight against it. I think in the act of fighting against that, though, makes it just worse for yourself. Instead, you should embrace. I think it was Freud that was talking about, you know, the intelligence center and the pleasure center, and how there's, you know, one is based in the mind or in the brain or whatever, and one is based in the genitals, and they're always at arms with each other. And I don't think that's correct. The greatest mistake mankind ever made was to separate mankind from nature and put it outside and above. Yes, I completely agree. I think we're just making ourselves miserable, honestly, by trying to do that. Because, you know, I was watching a video, again, Alan Watts, I know. I have an unhealthy obsession with Alan Watts, but he was talking about clothing and how what he made was, like, I think it came out in the 1960s. He was talking about, now we've got the businessman, the American businessman, and he's got the suit, and what's more, he talked about how the suit was castrating for a man. Like, he mentioned, he was like, pants are made for a woman's shapely figure, and they're not made for, you know, how a man is built. But yet we stroll around and we try and we need this tight clothing to constantly wrap around us and remind us that we need to be contained. Our ego is contained within our body. And he's like, that just makes you uncomfortable. Man is convinced that we have to be uncomfortable all the time that's just how existence is misery and discomfort. And so we trick ourselves into thinking we need things like an uncomfortable business suit, when really the Japanese were developing kimonos made out of just simple fabric. And it's like respecting the fabric, the shape of the fabric. It's like in these strong, in these, you know, straight squares, and it's very flowy, and it kind of continues into the environment, and it allows you still look dignified, you still look regal and dignified, but you're not like constricted. You're able to just, when he said, like, when you wear a suit, it makes you look like a monkey. You look like a monkey in a suit. But when you wear a kimono or something that's like flowing off of you, then you look like something beyond. Like, you just look like you're, I don't know, if that's a good explanation. Oh boy, let me give out my yoga mat. Hi, hero, how are you? Welcome. Happy Saturday. We're talking about man and clothing and man versus nature. Oh, yes. Okay, I can do that. Okay, I lowered it. Is that doing better? Hopefully. Shit. Well, this is why you test your audio. Did I test my audio? Absolutely not. I didn't. Okay. I lowered it by like 5 notches, so hopefully that's gonna be good. I know my voice is a little bit quiet. My apologies. Okay, shall we do pigeon pose? Shall we? It's one of my favorite poses. So you gotta go, usually you start out in downward facing dog, which if you're gonna do the whole thing, you're gonna start up here and you're gonna I guess I would do a fucking, I forgot to do this. It's hard to pay attention to streaming and doing what I normally do. Okay, so now we're like this. We do 3-legged dog. We bring it like that. Set it up. There we go. Pigeon pose is kind of like a way to prepare you for doing the splits. Which I can almost do the splits actually. I'm like, that's my goal. So relaxing. Yeah. Pigeon pose is fun. It's a little bit less relaxing when you train. So if you want to do the splits, you can pick your hips up a little bit and then, you know, lower it down like this. But I can't go all the way down, unfortunately. Yeah, it hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. It kind of like, another thing about yoga is that it kind of like tests your pain tolerance, you know? You can also grab your, that's a piece of my yoga mat, by the way. We love that. Our yoga mat is just disintegrating. My body hurts just watching this, not gonna lie. Well, if you heard me huffing and puffing, you would know that I'm also out of shape, unfortunately. Yes. I am also out of shape. I'm really bad at breathing, not gonna lie. How are you doing? How are things going? You had a lot of streams last week. It'd be like that. It'd just be like that. And then I don't remember what this pose is called. I think it's called straddle pose, but I like doing it too because it stretches what's called the, what is that called? God damn it. I knew what the muscle was called, but then I forgot. I forgot. Oh well. I'm doing good. I wasn't doing so well most of the week, but you know, that's just how it is. Life gets hard sometimes. But yeah, I feel kind of bad about how my stream ended on Thursday. We don't have to trauma dump. But that's what led me to think about how to change people's perceptions about me, I guess. Because I've always wanted to be somebody that people look up to, but I only end up being somebody that people look down to. Like, let me fix you. You need to be fixed. You're broken. And I always was like, okay, well that means that I need to be a biomedical engineer. I need to get a master's degree. I need to get this. So then people will take me seriously. And that didn't change anything. It doesn't change it because it has to do with the way you present yourself to other people. That's all it takes. You don't need an external degree or some shit. I look up to you. Actually, to be honest, you guys would all look up to me because I am 6 feet tall. So, yeah, I am 6 feet tall. So that's 180 centimeters for Europeans. So I think that you guys would all look up to me in that regard. Yeah, that's good. I think you should take every human being seriously. I agree. I'm gonna do the other side now. Now that I've cooled down a little bit, I don't want to sweat. That's the thing. I'm doing it very slow because I don't want to sweat. You can also do scorpion like this, opening your leg up. But I also need to let go of the idea that I have to be perceived positively by everybody, because that's just impossible. It's not gonna happen. And you know, like what ruins it for me is that I start spiraling because I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Like everybody thinks I'm stupid, like everybody, and you just like circle the drain. You just go down and down and down and down. And then you get emotional, and then you start doing things that are a little bit irrational, like, you know, ending this dream early and not telling anybody, and kind of acting immaturely. I act immaturely pretty often. So tenacity to stream even on your bad days is really inspiring. I feel unmotivated to do it most days, so I just don't. Seeing you go live like every day gives me a little boost in confidence. Thank you, heroes. Thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah, it's a weird balance, right? Of like, do I stream on my bad days? Do I let that ruin my stream or not? Because you should definitely. If you do end up streaming on your bad days, then sometimes it's hard to prevent something from happening that's just going to damage your reputation, which I often let myself do. Like on Thursday, reason why I was seeming like I was like just absolutely manic and like fucking posting things in Discord and like sending messages to people was because I was like feeling like I was digging myself a deeper and deeper and deeper hole. And the thing is, when you worry about those kind of things, like, oh shit, I'm just making things worse for myself, you make it worse for yourself. Like, you need to just not worry about it. Like, I need to not take it so seriously. It's not that serious. It truly isn't. It should just be me, like, and wanting to hang out with fun people, which I like doing. And it doesn't need to be this whole thing of like me being perfectly perceived at all times, you know, which I demand to be perfectly perceived all the time, because that way people will love me. People want to be around me. So real. I'll put a pin in it. I want it to be looked up to. Doesn't. You'll say something about that in Discord. Okay. Oh dear. Now I'm dreading what you're about to say. I thought you meant like I thought you meant a joke, like not knowing whether I was taller than you or not. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I'm 6 foot tall, so you can decide whether you look up to me or not. You can know. So, well, you always say you want to be real, whatever that means. So if you really do, with the good comes the bad. Yeah. I think something I want to work on is not being so blunt all the time. Because sometimes when you're blunt, things can be perceived the wrong way. Yeah. Shall we read another? Let's read more. I didn't finish my Thus Spake Zarathustra thing. Okay. Body is one great reason, a plurality with one sense, a war and a peace, a flock and a herdsman. Also thy little reason, my brother, which thou callest spirit, is a tool of thy body, a little tool and a toy of thy reason. I, thou sayest, and art proud of that word. But the greater thing is, which thou wilt not believe, thy body and its great reason. It doth not say I, but it doth I. What the sense feeleth, what the spirit perceiveth, hath never an end in itself. But sense and spirit would vain persuade thee that they were the end of all things, so vain they are. Tools and toys are sense and spirit, behind them there lies the self. The self also seeketh with the eyes of the senses, it also listeneth with the ears of the spirit. The self ever listeneth and seeketh, it compareth, subdueth, conquereth, destroyeth, it ruleth and is the ruler of I as well. Behind thy thoughts and feelings, my brother, standeth a mighty Lord, an unknown wise man, whose name is self. In thy body he dwelleth, thy body he is. That's interesting. So he's saying like the self is also the body. It's not something separate from it. Blunt is good. Pop culture, not always. Not always. I think that there has to be the right balance between like being real and saying what you mean, like saying what you mean to say and not being fake. I totally support that. But blunt can sometimes damage your relationships with other people, because as much as you think you're going to say the right thing and the real thing, it might not be communicated in the way that you wanted it to be. No matter how well you word something, sometimes you can't communicate it in the way you meant it, you know? So blunt is uncomfortable. Yes, it is uncomfortable. Yep. It is uncomfortable. And sometimes uncomfortable is necessary. Maybe not all the time, though. Maybe not in every conversation. But at the right moment, it can be used effectively. Rules of communications. Okay. Go on. Thyself laugheth at thine, and I at its prancings. What are these boundings and flights of thought? It saith unto itself, a roundabout way to my purpose. I am the leading string of the I, and the suggester of its concepts. The self saith unto I, feel pain here, and there it suffereth and meditateth, how to get rid of suffering, and that is why it shall think. The self saith unto the I, feel lust here, there it rejoiceth and meditateth, how to rejoice often, and that is why it shall meditate. Interesting. So he's saying something different than what I think. What I think is that these things naturally, they don't come from yourself, they come from something outside of yourself. Like different feelings and thoughts and perceptions and emotions, they come from outside of yourself. They come from like the one fundamental reality. Because I take a Hindu understanding. And so, but he's saying that it comes from the self. So, comes from yourself, comes from within. Rule number 1, the communicator is responsible to achieve that the message is received correctly by the receiver. Yeah. So sometimes being blunt doesn't achieve that goal, right? You might tell yourself like, oh, if I just say exactly what I think right now, it's gonna come across correctly. But I think like you also have to consider the other person's subjective experience and their subjective thoughts and feelings in order for it to come across in the way you want it to. Otherwise, they might be met with your bluntness and take it personally and then not even listen to anything you say. They'll like completely ignore what you have to say because they're so taken aback by what you said, the way that you said it. That's what I think of when I think of blunt, is I think of I don't think of, it's not real, it is real, but like, it's the delivery of real communication in a unsavory way. So you can still be real in your communication, but you don't have to be blunt. That's my perspective. So that's why I'm trying to be better at not being blunt all the time. Sometimes I think that I am blunt because I don't want to take the time to think about how somebody else might perceive what I have to say. One would never know the mind map of the other person or where their mental landmines are. Right. So yeah, you can always backtrack if you say the wrong thing sometimes. I think it depends on the person you're talking to. Yeah, Matrick, I think you're right too. I like pouring the tea like this, where it comes out in a stream like that. That's what happens when you have a fancy teapot. It pours out in a very nice little stream. Matrick, I would love to know your thoughts. I would love to know what you have to say. Okay, we'll do another balancing exercise. What balancing exercise should we do? We should do, we could do three-legged, oh, no, here. We'll do eagle pose. Okay, I like eagle pose. So what you do is you wrap your right arm under your left and then your right leg under your left. So you go like this and then you crouch like that. And you kind of want to make it, you don't want to like lean forward like this. You want to be like you're sitting in a chair. But you also don't want to like go like this. You want to like have your back be relatively flat. And then you just stare off into the sunset. And sometimes if you're really talented, you can like wrap your leg around, but I'm not at that level yet. I'm not at that level yet. So here's what it looks like from the front. I'll show you from the front what it looks like. So you go like this. So now I'll do it on the other side. You want to make sure, like, if your hips going like this, you want to make sure that you correct it. I do have scoliosis, so my hips are a little bit uneven. So my right hip stands up a little bit like this when I stand because my spine is like all funky. So you can't balance and go cross-legged while standing. What do you mean? I mean, I can. Okay, so this was what I'm talking about. What are these holier than thou comments, pop culture? Where is this coming from? What are you doing? I think you need to do a little of this. Aha, that's right. Why are you saying that? I mean, like, are you trying to make me feel bad, or? That's all I'll say. I think that you underestimate how difficult it is to stream and do yoga at the same time. But yeah, I know, I'm not a yoga instructor, so I'm not a yoga instructor. We could do a, so I'm not like teaching people yoga here. That's not what we're doing. We're just like having fun and just doing what we, so this is a figure 4. Well, as I said before, I am going to put my foot down in some cases when I feel like some things are a little bit unnecessary. Because I do have to protect myself. I do have to protect myself. Stretching is dangerous. Yeah, it can be. You want to be careful. You want to do it slowly. You know, if you do it fast, then you could lose balance, and then you could go like that, which you don't want to do. I mean, I think resisting is worse sometimes when you pop culture. What did I say earlier? I said when you're blunt, sometimes it comes across in a way that you didn't mean it to. Sometimes. When you're blunt, sometimes it comes off in a way that you didn't mean it to. I'm gonna do a twist. Here, I'm gonna show it so I'm facing the camera. There we go. Because my face is the most important part. Yeah, I think in a minute we're gonna switch from Yoga Stream to Crash Bandicoot. If I can't be my happy-go-lucky persona here, I can't be a part of your community. Yeah, if you don't feel comfortable being yourself, I mean, be yourself. I want everybody here to be themselves. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading the passage. Ad break. Sorry, Matrick. I'll see you afterwards. Please just don't take everything as a judgment. I'm not. I'm not. Okay, of delights and passions. My brother, when thou hast a virtue and it is thy virtue, thou hast it in common with nobody. It is true thou wilt call it by a name and pet it. Thou wilt pull its ear and amuse thyself with it. And lo, now thou hast its name in common with the folk, and hast become folk and heard with thy virtue. It would be better for these to say, unutterable and nameless is that which maketh thy soul's pain and sweetness. And it is a hunger of mine intestines. Let thy virtue be too high for the familiarity of names, and if thou hast to speak of it, be not ashamed to stammer. Speak and stammer, that is my good, that love I. Thus it pleaseth me entirely. Thus alone will I the good. I do not will it as the law of God. I do not will it as the statute or requirement of a man. It shall not be a landmark for me to beyond earth or paradises. Welcome back, Matrick. Played hockey and every other sport my whole life and work construction. But I think most of the worst injuries I've had have been from stretching. Oh dear, yeah, if you stretch wrong, then you're... Yeah, actually, I injured my hip muscles from doing yoga. Yep. So that makes sense. You have to be really careful, especially when it comes to like your hip and your joints. Your joints can get really easily injured. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading this and then I think we'll switch gears and we'll do Crash Bandicoot, okay? Because I know that this is only in small doses is good. Thus thou shalt stammer, praising thy virtue. Once having passions, thou calledst them evil. Now, however, thou hast nothing but thy virtues. They grow out of thy passions. Thou laidest the highest goal upon these passions, and then they became thy virtues and delights. And though thou wert from the stock of choleric, or the voluptuous, or of the religiously frantic, or of the vindictive, at last all thy passions grew virtues, and all thy devils angels. Once thou hast wild dogs in thy cellar, but at last they changed into birds and sweet singers. Out of thy poisons Thou brewest a balsam for thee, because thou didst milk thy cow of sorrow, for now thou drinkest the sweet milk of its udder. Holy shit. Dude, I was understanding the passages before, but I do not understand this one bit. Huh. My brother, are warfare and battle evil? But necessary is this evil. Necessary are envy and mistrust, and backbiting among thy virtues. Behold, how each of thy virtues is covetous for the highest. It longeth for thy whole spirit to be its herald. It longeth for thy whole power and wrath, love and hatred. Jealous is each virtue of the other, and a terrible thing is jealousy. Even virtues may perish from jealousy. He who is encompassed by the flame of jealousy, at last, like the scorpion, turneth the poisoned sting towards himself. Alas, my brother, didst thou never see a virtue backbite and stab itself? Man is a something that must be surpassed, and therefore thou shalt love thy virtues, for thou wilt perish from them. Thus spake Zarathustra. So, anyway, is man something that should be surpassed? We've already asked this. I think that this it gives some little crumbs and little insights and little pieces of wisdom that I think are helpful, but the thing as a whole, I'm not sure if I agree with. That man is something that needs to be surpassed. I don't think we have to fight against our nature. Okay, so I think we've had quite enough yoga, because I think I've proven time and time again I can't pay attention to stream and do yoga at the same time. So let me be right back. Feel free to order something from the cafe, and then I will we'll do Crash Bandicoot, because that's easy. So much easier. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes to like move all my camera and everything back. Okay. Let me fix my camera. Let me fix my camera. Oh no. My camera's not very happy with me. Camera? What did I do to you? What did I do to you, huh? Hi. Okay, let me just... Yes, we are doing this live. Live. I don't give a fuck. Okay. There. Let me see if it's... We also got an outfit change. Oh my gosh, outfit change. Hooray. Shall we play Crash Bandicoot? Let's play Crash Bandicoot. Move this over. There. I meant to do that. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. That's what I'm going to say. Instead of saying sorry, I'm going to say, I meant to do that. We're starting with that. Ooh. Okay. We're just going to say, I meant to look like I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm not apologizing for it. I'm not apologizing for not knowing what I'm doing. We're just doing it. We're just doing it and being okay with the discomfort. Okay, wait, let me fit the string. Please hold. There we go. I'm just a girl. Okay. There's my screen. Okay, now we're going to shift gears. We're going to do Crash Bandicoot, as everybody loves. Because I know, we can only have yoga in small doses. I'm going to edit mine. Okay, I'm going to change my tag. First playthrough. Yep, done. Hi, Anu bro. How are you doing? Welcome. How are you doing this Saturday? It's a wonderful Saturday. Oh, I meant to have that on my display capture. Doxed. Hashtag doxed. Doxed. I doxed myself. Hi. Hi. Hello. Okay, now we've got it ready, and we'll start the game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god, my OBS is freaking out. Ah, okay. How come Saturday stream? Because I was taking a mental health day yesterday, and so, but also I was like, FOMO, you know? The FOMO hit so hard that I had to do a stream today. I just had to. So, that's what's happening. Yeah, feel free to join. Talking about respect and commanding respect. And being nicer to ourselves. How many times has being nice to yourself been activated this stream? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit! It's been activated too many times. You know what that means? That means I go to jail. Ah! No, not jail. Where's my jail? Chose was like, Jail. Oh no! I need like a jail bars coming down sound effect. That would just make it even better. Okay, so now I'm here until I can say 5 nice things about myself. Okay, what are 5 nice things I can say? I can say... That doesn't come off in a bragging type of way. I can say I like my hair. I like my hair. I think it's pretty fantastic. I like my Turns out this is really hard. Fuck. Why is this so hard? I like my teeth. Yo, I went to the dentist today. The dentist said I had great teeth. Even though I don't floss, which when I told him that I don't floss, he acted as if I had like offered him my firstborn child. He's like, what? You don't floss? Like he was so flabbergasted that I don't. It's not though. What's not though? What'd you say, Patrick? What do you mean it's not? What's not? What else do I like? I like, let's do something that's not appearance based. No, yeah, my teeth are pretty great, actually. Even though I don't floss. I had a bunch of Europeans tell me, that should count double. Yeah, okay. What else was I saying? I like that when I put my mind to a task, I just do it. Almost nothing can stop me. I'll do it. If I commit to something, I'll be doing it. I'm so stubborn. Okay, so that was 3. 4. Oh, 5 is so many, you guys. 4 is I like I'll have to think about that. I'm not sure. I guess I'll be here for a while. I like my ability to stand up for myself sometimes. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't happen as often as it should. But if you'd seen me like, I don't know, 2 years ago, I'd be a completely different person. Okay, and then number 5, I like my fingernails. My fingernails are okay. Yeah, they look pretty nice. Okay, I'm out. I'm out of jail. Goodbye. We did it. We made it. Oops. There we go. I got my Xbox controller here. What do you guys think is necessary to command respect? What do you guys think is a necessary characteristic? Wow, your ego is so large. Chozo, I thought you were waiting for me to do that. Chozo, you literally were trying to get me to... Chozo. You were literally trying to get me to go to jail. I told you, to get out of jail, I gotta say 5 nice things about myself. Ugh, the absolute hypocrisy. Pop culture, I hope I didn't offend you earlier. I think I'm mostly just jealous, actually. Yeah, that's right. I am jealous. I'm jealous of your ability to just, like, be blunt and not feel bad about it. Like, you're like, I'm not sorry. It's just the way I am. I'm not sorry. It's like, damn, I can't imagine. I would love to just be myself and not feel sorry about it, but I'm just simply not at that point yet. You gotta teach me your ways. You gotta teach me how. Usually when I'm jealous of people, that's when I start to get kind of nasty. Not gonna lie. Oh, Chozo, that's a cute little emoji. Wait. Okay, I got this. You guys, I got this. I'm trying to be better. What happens a lot of the time, so like, you know how people have like fight, flight, fight or flight? I have freeze. I have the third option. So it's not fight, it's not flight, it's usually just like, I just freeze up. So I put like 50 million walls between me and everybody else. Because I'm like, they can't hurt me that way. Ooh, okay, I made it. Yo, we're rolling. We're balling. Oh my god, we made it to the first checkpoint without dying? What is this? This is awesome. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna change my camera a little bit. Hold on. Please hold. I want to make my camera just slightly bigger. Yeah, that's what we all deserve. We deserve to have a glorious giant camera for all to see. Alright. German greetings be like, you absolute trumpet player. Are you serious? Unbelievable. How about you try playing a trombone or a saxophone? Duh. Spot on. How does it feel to be perceived as a German? How does it feel to be perceived? No! God damn it. Hey! I'm sorry, pop culture. It was Onion Bro. Onion Bro said that, not me. That wasn't me. I didn't say anything. Do you realize the hypocrisy? Something that I do all the time, which you'll notice, I project. We project onto others instead of dealing with our problems. We say, I think you have a problem. When really it's like you thinking about your own problems and being like, not wanting to deal with them. Yep. I think you're the problem. Not me. I'm never the problem. I never perceive myself as a German, just as an inhabitant of Earth. Ah, that's deep. Guys, it was me. Onion Bro's just feeling bad now. No, don't be like me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Shit. He's like, yep, that's easy. Okay, wait. Oh my god, how do I... Wait, I got it. To be fair, in 90% of cases, I am the problem. Oof. No, but people do that all the time, though. I'm not saying it's just me. Everybody does it. And sometimes when you can catch it, it's kind of funny because you're like, ha, you are literally, oh, fuck. Dang it. But people don't always like to be called out for it either. They don't like it when you say, like, you're just talking about yourself here. It has to be handled very... Human beings are very delicate creatures. We just have to be constantly, okay. We made it. You guys. Oh my god. Okay, we made it. Wait. Let's go. Nope. Okay, next time. Okay, now. We got the ultimate timing. Gotta get the timing right. Oh, that could have been bad. Do I jump down? Ow. Ah, a checkpoint. Ah, fantastic. Oh, it's a trampoline. Wait. Oh, yes. Gotta get all the apples. Okay, so does anybody have any advice for how you get respect from other people? I wonder if it comes with age too, because I know I am young, right? So I think after a certain age, sometimes respect comes naturally to you. So I am 27, so it's people are probably not going to take me that seriously yet. But again, that's also an external thing. That's depending on external things that you use to like boost yourself up. I'm talking about internal. What can you do internally to demand that people, like when you walk into, like when you think about somebody who walks into a room and instantly everybody's like, damn. Oh fuck. Well, at least I got the life. I'm gonna try and get those other lives somehow. I mean, even if I do get the life and then I die, at least I cheated. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I gotta do the spin attack. Okay, we're gonna do the spin attack. Wait. Go. Okay, ready? Fuck! How did that happen? I went behind it. Oh my gosh. I don't know how that happened. Easy answer. As long as you don't respect yourself, 100% you're never going to achieve the room presence and walking in. Yep. That's what I was saying too. Should I try and get that one? Never mind. That was a bad idea. You know what? I'm going to try and get it anyway because I don't learn from my mistakes. Let's go. Okay, we did it. We did it, you guys. We did it. I'm going to see what you said. 1 second. Oh my god. If I walk into a room and I'm not respected, I walk out. You can take that approach too. I mean, sometimes I guess just not engaging with certain people. Then I come back with a bat and possibly 4 other people. That's the way to do it. Okay. I guess that's one way. Sure. Okay, I'm getting this time. Got it. Oh my god. Okay, we got it. We got it. You're telling me I can't jump on it? I can't jump on that? Bro? Can I spin it? Spin attack? I don't think I can. So my partner's listening to a book. It's a very, what do I say in a way that's not stereotyping? It's a very, I just hit my knee on the table. It's a book about power. So it was talking about, so the chapter I was listening to, by the way, I hated the whole book. I hated it. I think it was by Harari, modern philosopher Harari. Anyway, it was talking about P.T. Barnum, the circus dude, and how he commanded like attention and notoriety, and often it was like he would do things like he had this one art exhibit where He invited somebody off the street, gave him a brick, and told him to go in and out of the museum, take a museum from the brick, take a brick from the museum, put it on the road outside, and then take a brick from the road and put it in the museum. And, like, just go in this endless loop between the museum and the road. And eventually people started, like, looking at, like, watching him and being like, what is going on? Fuck! And a crowd was being drawn, and, like, it turned out that he brought a lot of people to his museum. He also did some certain shenanigans, such as, like, advertising a free concert, I think in New York or somewhere, but then purposely hiring the worst band in, like, the whole city to play. So, like, everybody was just, like, constantly booing them and hating their performance. And it got so bad that people would buy tickets to go into the museum so they'd just get away from the noise. So he just used the power of, like, any publicity is good publicity, which I don't like that approach. I actually hate it. He's just a public nuisance. And he would, like, fuck! He would, like, write to the papers and, oh, I already lost my mask. Like, purposely slander himself so that his name would always be in the papers. That's okay. I needed a reset anyway. I'll try it again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. So you only walk into rooms with revolving doors. Oof! Youch. Good one. I gotta sit down first and gauge what they're like. I mean, you can always just leave. Onion Bro, you're onto something here. You can always leave. Just walk out. Just quit. Fuck! Okay, the universe didn't like that. It's like, I don't think you're smart. Talking about me, by the way, not you. I know you're smart, Onion Bro. I just did a thing that the speedrunners do. I just jumped on the very edge of the platform. I'm feeling like a speedrunner right now. Someone start the clock. I don't think a speedrunner would jump on all those, but you know. Oops. Ooga. Have any of you guys seen the Silver Linings Playbook? Holy shit, that was a good movie. I loved it. I loved every second. It was just like a roller coaster ride from start to finish. If you don't know what you're getting into before you start watching it, you're gonna have a bad time probably. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Because it's all over the place. The dialogue is not, most of it is nonsensical. But that's kind of the point. It's a film. You wouldn't get it. But it's also not in a film in a sense that it's pretentious. Like, it's not like... Oh, we made that. Holy shit. Okay. It's got Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper, and it's from, like, 2012. And it's just, like... So Bradley Cooper has bipolar disorder, and I think it's a really interesting depiction of that. This looks so 2012 rom-com. I'm telling you, it's a film. It's a film. I promise. It's got what's the guy? Robert De Niro. That guy. But the beginning, you're just like so caught off guard because you're like, I don't understand what anybody's saying. it's all over, like it talks almost in a way that I talk, which is like saying that thing this. I went to that place with that guy and we did that thing. And sports. Like there's, so like Robert De Niro guy, he's like super into sports and sports gambling. And basically all that he communicates is just like sports. And genuinely, it's written as if every single person is high all the time. But there's moments in it where like, oh, holy shit, it's like euphoric. Because it's like, the language is like gibberish. None of it makes sense. And all of a sudden, boom, it makes sense. Like they get to this point of communication where things are being actually coming across to each other. And it's as if God himself was looking down on human beings. I'm not kidding. I'm not hyping this up. It's as if God himself was looking down on human beings, seeing what they get up to in their shenanigans, their language shenanigans, and like how they mostly just are saying absolute nonsense. But like some of the moments when it just hits so good, when it's communicated effectively. And then they just give the lore delivery and the line delivery just perfection. It's so fucking good. I loved it. I was like, wow, this is me. Ow. I just like that picture so much. Not because of the picture itself, because of what it took away from... What? What do you mean pop culture? Wait, what did it take away? What films did it take away from? No way. I loved it. Well, that doesn't change my opinion. Have you even seen it? Have you even seen the movie? Or... But yeah, I get it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It either like really hits or it really doesn't. And so like you might have somebody who's like, they watch it and you're like, holy shit, this is amazing. And then they try and show their friends and their friends are like, what? It's just one of those. Do you guys have any of those films where it's like it just hits so hard for you, but then you show it to someone and they're like, huh? I mean, it kind of hurts, but also like all that matters is that it showed up well for you, right? So, I mean, that doesn't take away from the fact that you liked it. Oops. Okay, now I've got my mask at least for protection, so I'm not like completely naked out here. I feel naked without my mask. I think also when it comes to movies, you've got preconceived notions, and that can completely affect how you think about it. So if you come into a movie thinking, this is gonna be garbage, then it's probably going to be garbage, not gonna lie. But I came into it, I had seen a scene of it previously, and I was like, yeah, this is it. Shit! I was like, yeah, this is gonna hit hard for me. And then it did. So. If I don't time it 110% correct, then I die. Okay, wait, I always die here. Okay, there. No, I always die here. Holy shit, okay. You guys, we did it! We did it! Oh my god. We did it! Wow. That's amazing. Sorry. I clear my throat a lot. Oh, potions. Speaking of potions, on Monday I'm gonna hopefully have all my potions done. Wait, can I show you guys? I want to show you guys a little sneak peek, if you will. So everybody who came to my Saturday stream gets a little bonus. Look at this. I'm working on potions. Where's my Canva? I've got 100 potions. Oops. I've got 100 potions that I'm designing. It's it's a little bit crazy, not gonna lie. Okay, some of them obviously haven't received their color yet, but yeah, we're doing 100 different potions. I've got a document that's got all the names of them. Yes, I realize it's only 73 right now. Okay, there's gonna be 100. All right, but yeah, different ones like potion of fortifying strength, weak poison, strong poison, stuff like that. Like strong health potion, weak health. Let me see what the other ones I got. I got I'll go to my drive. Yeah, here's my potions. Here. These are all my potions. We got like, you know, different elixirs. We got fortify. We got invisibility, water breathing, flying. A lot of these I took inspiration from Skyrim. And then some of them I took inspiration from Baldur's Gate 3. We got love potion, luck potion, truth serum. Which one is the goth girl summon in chat? Oh shit, I don't have that one, I'm sorry. Is there any... Anyways, yeah, so it's gonna be fun. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna have 10 different channel point redeems, okay? It's gonna be a lot. But depending on how the stream is going, you can redeem different channel points, and the 10 combinations form 100 different potions. Because math. I think that's how math works. And because I know a lot of people here are nerds. So no, I'm just kidding. Well, no, I'm not. So like the combination of the different ingredients does, like the order of it doesn't matter, but it forms 100 different combinations with the 10 ingredients. So the 10 ingredients are, here, I'll show you. Why don't I just show you? I haven't started them yet. Okay, so I developed it based on the wheel of, I think it's like Pluchnik, I think is what his name is. Wheel of emotions. So there's trust, joy, disgust, surprise, anger, fear, and then I added, oh, and then sadness. And then I added 2 more, which is embarrassment and humor. Oh, there's anticipation here as well. So these are all the different ingredients. And if you're compelled to use one of the ingredients in the stream, you can redeem it for 50 points. And then at the end of the stream, we'll reveal what potion was created that day. And then I'll also have like a channel in Discord, which is going to show what potion we made for all the FOMO people, so that everybody can have FOMO for, you know, but also so we can keep track of what we've already got, what we already did. But yeah, every potion's going to have a very specific combination of things. So it's not like it's going to be random. It's going to be specific, because I'm very specific. So this is what it was based off of. Here, I'm going to turn on my music. So this wheel of emotions, you can contribute. You only have 50 points left. I could reduce it. Maybe I should reduce it. I'm going to do it to 5 points. Did I get the math wrong? Please tell me I didn't. Ten ingredients combined in all their possible is like 10 times 10, right? 10 squared. I thought about it for a really long time and I was like, wait, I don't know if I'm right. And then I asked ChatGPT and it gave me like 2 million, and it's like, also I hate lying. Anyways, so this, okay, so I didn't get it right. Great. Or I did get it right. Awesome. So it's these different emotions. So joy, trust, fear, surprise, sadness, disgust, anger, anticipation. And then they branch off into these different, and then there's combinations, right? So combination of joy and anticipation is optimism. Obviously this doesn't capture all emotions, right? But I wanted to use it. And then I added embarrassment and, what is the other one I used? Embarrassment and humor to the mix. Because I feel like embarrassment and humor didn't really fit anywhere in here. And because they're just a key, crucial part of this stream. So, by the way, Pop Culture, I like your little badge. It's so cute. You got a little shroom cheer. A little mushroom on your badge. It's so adorable. Okay, anyway. That's just a sneak peek. I'm going to turn my music up so you guys can actually hear the game, hopefully. Oh shit, wait. That's going to end badly. That's not going to go well for me. Yep. I knew that was going to happen. Do I just jump on him? Nope. Okay. Do I spin attack him, perhaps? I don't think I'll ever... Thank you, Onion Bro. Yes. Saved. I just remembered. Okay, so maybe we'll wait. Nope, that doesn't work. Do I spin the slime buddy at him? Do I spin the slime? Or what? Nope, that doesn't work. Oh. You can have that badge too for only 121 bit. Oh wait. Okay, wait, I spun it. So can I spin it at him? How? Yeah, you do. You got the VIP badge, you got the Mahjong badge. Wait, that did something. I think it's because I jumped on him. Okay. I jumped on it. It won't let me hide in the corner. Dang it, I just want to hide. Okay, I get it now. We just gotta jump on it. It was super easy. He's got a knot. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Alright. We got it. What? Can we spin the potions off of ourselves? I think it's truly rude that they only give you like 4 lives. How? Why would you? Why? Like why? Why? Why would you only give me 4 lives? You very much overestimate my abilities, game. You overestimate my abilities. Okay. 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 Alright. 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 Wait. Get back here, you little slime. There. I need a mask. Can someone please give me a mask? For real. I need a mask. Okay. Thank you. The game gave me I manifested it, you guys. The game gave me a pity mask. Well, that didn't last. That lasted for a whole 2 seconds. That's okay. We're gonna do some deep breaths. At least the game does take pity on you to some extent, but seriously. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the bitties. Thank you. 1 bit. Mmm, yummy. I eat it. Yum, yum, yum. Holy shit. Why is it impossible to jump on these guys? 122 now. We're doing an auction. An auction for the shroom badge. Okay, wait. I got this. I got this. Okay, one more, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just let me have this win, please. Just let me have it. Just let me have this win. Alright. One more. Come on. What? Hello? What am I supposed to do? Jump on him? What? Am I supposed to flip him? Okay, that didn't work. Oh, okay, I got him. Okay, wait. Okay, ready? Ready? Go. Yeah, got him. Okay. Wait for it. I demand your respect. Me. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it. Oh, behind me is just this huge mess of chords that I'm gonna have to figure out later, because I did my whole setup back there. Wait, are we almost done with the game? Or is this just like a special location? Forage. Oh wait, I already did this one. Oh, I got a new area. Oh, hold on. Huh. That's alright, we'll just do this. I think I missed a couple levels, not gonna lie. We'll go back. Yeah, honey bro, I tend to slur my words together sometimes. Ow, I didn't see that. Shit. Alright, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Pog champ, pog champ. Pog champ. No! Oh, I was gonna jump on him. Didn't I do this level already? Did I? This looks similar, but I think I didn't. I did one that was really like it. And I was stuck on it for a really long time, wasn't I? But also, if I get a game over, I'm gonna go back to these other levels because fuck this. How am I even supposed to get up there? Hello? Huh? How is that possible? Okay, well, we're gonna get a game over pretty soon. So we're gonna try a different level, because this one is not... This is not it. This ain't it. What's one movie that you guys really love, but you tried to show it to somebody else, and they were like, huh? So, I love Silver Linings Playbook, but now we're understanding that not everybody loves that one. That's okay. That's okay. We can have different opinions. But I also loved Everything Everywhere All at Once. Love that one. But then I showed it to my friend at one point, and she did not enjoy that movie. She was like, how long is... She was asking me... I mean, she didn't, like, say it outright, but she was asking me questions. She was like, how long is this movie again? She's like, I kind of want to go to bed. Or I kind of want to go home. It's like, if you really enjoyed the movie, you would want to keep watching it and not go home. But... It's the need. It's the need for me to, like, have the person with me have the exact same experience that I do. What the hell? Okay, we're dying. Goodbye. Not doing this. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit. Goodbye. Just let me kill myself. I mean, just let me... I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Unaliving is not the answer. We keep living. Time will do it for you. There's that one song on social media that's super popular. It's like, don't unalive yourself. Time will do it for you. I kind of liked it, not gonna lie. That's my new phrase for this week. Not going to lie. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I haven't seen that one. I know it's kind of a cult classic. So... And they always play it for some reason at my, what? At the Comic-Con. Hi, Dharma Dom. Hello! How are you? I'm good. I'm good. We crashed out a little bit during the week, but we're solid today. We're feeling pretty good. Oh. Oh, you back? Okay. Yeah, sorry. I do have pre-rolls off, but in order to have pre-rolls off, I have to play three minutes of ads every hour. So, I'm trying to do the bare minimum of ads. So Dharma Dom, we were talking about respect today. How do you command respect from other people? And we've been talking, oh my god. We've been talking about how we have to it doesn't come from external sources. It doesn't come from a degree. It doesn't come from, it can come from like your age and these external things, but that's not a guaranteed way. You gotta find it within yourself. You gotta respect yourself first. But if you hate yourself, then nobody's gonna take you seriously. They're just always gonna feel bad for you. And nobody likes that. I always get myself in that situation of like getting everybody to feel bad for me and then like wonder why. What? There was a TNT hidden in there. I'm just awkward when it happens. Oh yes, it's awkward when it happens as soon as you type. Sorry. Yeah, I don't have control of others. Whether they respect me or not is their own conditioning. That's also a very important perspective to have. But also, if you respect yourself, then maybe you don't need other people to respect you. Perhaps. I think the reason why I crave it so desperately is because I don't get that from within. Oh my god. Can you just let me have one win, please? I'm coming to so many realizations. I just need one win. And the universe said no. I'm angry. I'm angry. Okay. What the hell? Saturday stream? Hi, Trix! Yeah, I know. I felt bad about not streaming yesterday, so we're streaming today. We're streaming today. Yeah, I felt bad generally about the whole week, so... I felt bad generally about the whole week, so we're making it up. We're fixing it. I think it was Galti that said there's nothing to fix, and I'm like, you're right. But... So we're starting a new thing. It already happened today, but if you, if somebody or me says something bad about themselves, actually, I'm gonna change it right now. I'm gonna change the requirements because I want you guys to be able to do it more often because I depreciate myself way too many times. Oh no, it's just okay. Yeah, we're gonna lower it to 1 minute. There. So if you see somebody in the chat or me not being nice to themselves, then you can do this. You can do be nice to yourself. And then if you trigger it 5 times in a row, then I go to jail. I go to jail. Goodbye. I go to jail until I can say 5 nice things about myself. Because I'm done. I made it seem like on Discord I was mad at everybody else, but in reality I was just mad at myself for how I acted. But it sometimes appears like it's everybody else. It's usually just me though, my problem. Come on. No! I don't see lacking respect as a problem, just desiring respect. You should not desire respect in the first place. You don't need to. You don't need to. You don't need to be respected by others. As long as you respect yourself, that's enough. I think you're right. You're so right. Oh! Okay, that was completely by accident, but I'll take it. Okay. This is so mean, you guys. There was literally a TNT in here. Fuck you, I'm not doing that. Can you believe how mean this is? I was just gonna show you guys, never mind. Everyone needs their gang of 5 cowboys to deal with people who only speak beat your ass. I need myself a gang of 5 cowboys. How would the 5 cowboys respect themselves if they always came to your help as soon as you whistle? That's true! They probably don't respect themselves. If they don't have boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, you don't respect yourself enough. I'm gonna take the win. I'm not going back for those apples. I'm taking the win as it is. I think regardless if you would benefit from the respect of others, what use is desiring it? Dharma, I think when I look at myself, the reason why I crave it, it's because I'm trying to fill some sort of void within myself. Like, I'm not getting it from inside, and so I need other people to give it for me, to give it to me, which is a mistake. Okay, we're gonna... How? Do I spin attack him? Spin, perhaps? Okay, okay, we made him back off. Thank God. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Oh! Cowboy code 25. Yes. That's fine. I needed to reset anyway. I gotta reset. Sometimes you just need that clean slate. It's like when you fuck up too many times during the day and then you just go to sleep and then when you wake up it's all better. Everything's been resolved. Life has the biggest misconception I think people have about life is that there's no respawn. I'm telling you, sleeping and waking up, that's a respawn for sure. I mean, I suppose there's some mistakes you just can't undo, but for most of the things you can fuck up, they typically resolve the next day. Okay, we're skipping this because that's TNT. We're not doing that. There we go. That's right. Oh, we're flying through this. Trix wishes I could have a private hobo army. Way better than 5 cowboys. Wait, please elaborate. How? Okay, that's enough. We take only what we need and we leave the rest. Because if we take too much, if we get too greedy, then we fall to our death. Okay, so Dharmadom said, I say all that and I generally don't feel affected by it, but I do distance myself from people who view me in certain ways. Like people who don't understand me. Yeah. It depends on what you want. Oh, god dang it. It depends on what you want from people. Like, I'm a true humanist, so I really just want to believe that everybody has the power to change. And so I'm like, I could fix them. I could fix them. So I try not to I personally don't distance myself from anybody. But arguably, maybe it could be better for me if I did that. Oh, god dang it. Okay. Let me do it now. Yeah, we got it. And that's why I take something now. I'll take my leave. Okay, bye! Oh, shit. Of course, pop culture, yes. Sorry, hopefully I didn't say something to offend you. Have a good night. Sleep well. Oh my gosh. Okay, at least I had the mask. We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. We got this. Let's do it. Let's go. No, I was so close. Do you see that checkpoint right there? For me, that's too idealistic, and there are people I just don't gel with, and that's part of life. You're right. Well, I mean, you're right, I say that. I think more it comes down to me, like, wanting to adopt this, like, non-dual mindset of, like, everything is one, and so we're all just the manifestations of the universe. And then, but, like, how do I deal with that? Like, being, like, with the realities of, like, yeah, my personality is just not gonna vibe with other people's. Be nice to yourself. Thank you, Trix. I know. Well, be nice to... Everybody should be nice to themselves. No, what?
Game over.
I feel like I'm in hell right now. I'm in hell, and I'm in limbo. My own personal version of hell, I think, would be having to play Crash Bandicoot for the rest of my existence. Although, I think an infinite torture would no longer be torture after a certain point. It would stop being torture, and you'd start finding little nuances in it. That's not gonna work. Okay, we're doing it. Now. There we go. Ramakrishna has a parable about that. Oh, I love that. There was a spiritual aspirant, that's how I say it, that learned everything that was God. He saw a tiger running towards him and he embraced it as God. Ramakrishna said, yes, everything is God, but the tiger God is to be avoided. I see. So somebody else has already thought of this. That's the thing. Somebody else has usually already thought of what you're worried about. You just have to look for it. Thank you for sharing. Somebody else has thought about this. Yes. It can be two things at once. It can be It can be that everything is a manifestation of God, but it can also be that you have a unique personality and body, and you need to and you just need to experience life. Like, I have this like quote by Alan Watts, which I know Alan Watts, but it's like life is just meant to be experienced. That's the purpose of life, to experience it. Easy for that kind of idea to invite judgment or condemnation of others, but in practice there are things in life we must avoid. I need to do better. I've been trying these days to practice the principle of ahimsa. I think that's what you call it, right? Where you try and do less harm. Dang it. I've been stopping. I haven't been killing bugs in my house anymore. I stopped doing that. I put them on a piece of paper. Oh my gosh. I put them on a piece of paper and blow them outside. Oh yes, non-violence, right. What is a Jainist? Please enlighten me. What's a Jainist? I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie at all this. I told you about that guru that I watch. He's primarily the only person whose videos I've seen. But wait. Oh my god. We did it! Okay. We got the checkpoint. Holy shit. Okay, wait. Careful. Wait, where's the... Huh? Oh my god. I should have waited. Now. Yep. Now is now. Now is right now. Now is right now. Now is... Like the third biggest dharmic religion after Buddhism and Hinduism, but I don't know much more than that. Oh, okay. Let me look into it. Let me do some research. Jainism. We're gonna go to Wikipedia. Oh, one of the oldest religions still practiced today. I didn't know that. Non-violence. Oh yes, ahimsa, which is what I'm looking. Oh, it's got this. I forget how it's pronounced. Asceticism, and a rejection of all simplistic and one-sided. No. I'm not somebody who really believes in asceticism, like kind of self-sacrificing type of, like proving your
proving your loyalty, or like, you know, like fasting, and that doesn't follow my simple living, self-imposed poverty. I mean, I get the value of it. I completely get the value of it, but it's a little bit extreme. I mean, look at this picture, right? Where people are like praised for like, yeah, he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and he abandoned all worldly possessions to go live in a monastery. I can respect it. Oh yeah, I can respect it. I can respect it. Did I die? Please tell me I didn't die. Okay, you know what? We're gonna pause this so I don't die by accident. Anyways, yeah. Respecting it. But for me, not practicing it. I don't think I need to practice it. Maybe some people like they're well, I don't want to make any judgment. Some people it just works for them. Like it's needed in order to feel, you know. Middle way is Buddhist idea, taking the middle between lazy. That's what I've always leaned towards. Taoism is kind of the same way. It's with this whole principle of non-action, like not doing too much, not doing too little, not only doing whatever, like not having things be fully just stream of consciousness, like, okay, I'm just gonna do whatever thought arises, I'm gonna do it. But also like having a bit of ego in there, a bit of the self. It's like a balance between those two things. Not having too much ego, but also not having too much like, just take the reins, do whatever you want with me. I've had points in my life where I've been just like, universe, just do whatever you want. Like, I don't want a personality. I don't need a personality. I don't need any of that shit. I'm done. Like, I'm done being a human. I just want to be, you know. I was reading the Gita, the Bhagavad Gita. I think is how you say it. They say similar stuff. Action with detachment to the result of action. They say it in that way you transcend karma and action in a sense. Yes. I need to read that actually. I've only heard the guru's explanations of it. But at one point I think I'll like study it further. So, okay. Dharma, remind me what that. Dharma is a multifaceted idea. Okay. I've definitely heard the word Dharma before, but I never quite knew what it meant. It can be, it's both Hinduism and Buddhism. Okay. The teachings of the Buddha. It's cool. It's a cool read, but Hinduism is a living tradition. You can learn the same stuff from modern guys in modern language. Well, that's why I like that guru, because he stays with the classics, like the classical perception. He doesn't, but he explains it in a way with modern language and modern examples in a way that you can understand. But he also doesn't veer into like, because with modernity comes science and people always think that like religion and science, they don't mesh, but they can mesh. What I like about him is that he's like, hey, this science, it doesn't disprove anything that these sages have said. It actually just like, there's a point that science reaches where it can't explain things, and that's where the teachings of the sages fills in. And it fills it in where science fails. Because there is always going to be a point where science fails. Like, for example, like explaining consciousness. Like, what is consciousness? Science is never going to be able to pinpoint exactly what like how consciousness arises. I don't think. I could be wrong, but that's my perception. And so, I mean, they can get close, right? You can have the neurobiology and the understanding that way, and the anatomy and all that understanding, and it doesn't disprove any of that. That's all correct and great. But like when it comes to these bigger ideas, that's where things like spirituality and religion can fill the gaps if you want them to be filled. Not everybody wants them to be filled, and that's okay. Some people are okay. Oh, fuck me. Some people are okay with like, well, there's some things that can't be explained, and that's fine. I don't care. But for me, I'm like, I would like to know. I would like to know. Okay, we're just... I thought I could jump to the side. Game. Fuck. We're gonna do that again. The truth of it is experience-based, right? New masters can come explain their experience. Oh yes, the truth, it's experience-based. Part of it you're never gonna understand. So the way the guru explains it, dang it, I need to know his name so I can respect him more. Here, I'll show you his, I always remember him as Swami, but Swami is like a name for, it's like a formal name, it's not his actual name. Yeah, I want to make sure I credit his ideas because he's super, love him. I always Google Swami and then I scroll down until I see his face. I'm the worst. Come on, show me. Come on. Bruh. Hello? Where's my guy? I'm subscribed to him. Oh my god. Seriously? How about? Come on. Show me. Show me the money. Oh my god. This is not the way. This is not the way. For real. When I don't remember any of his videos. I swear I'm subscribed to him. Let me just look in my thing. Am I not? Unless he deleted his... Did he delete his videos? What if he just deleted them? Okay, well, I'll find it eventually. Anyways, love his ideas. I'll find him next time. Guess it just wasn't meant to be today. Means monk. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like a very simple... It's not his actual name. So, when you try and look up Swami on YouTube, it's not going to show you anybody. God dang it. What was I saying? I was going to share one of his ideas. And now I forgot. Oh, yes. So he always said, like, there's different pieces of knowledge that you have to... There's like things that you read from the sages that so you're able to build the foundation, and then you have to have the experience to really tie in, being like, oh, okay, now I understand. You have to have all the different pieces of knowledge in order to fully understand something. Vedic sciences and Western science, yeah. Yeah, it would be centuries before we merge the systems. Will they ever merge, do you think? Do you think humans can make it that far? I'm not sure. We might destroy ourselves first. I'm not gonna lie. Classic. Hi, Beef. Hello. How was the rest of your stream, Pete? How was your drug making? Did you make a lot of drugs? You sell a lot? You stream. You streamed twice today? Oh my god. first was the drugs, then we played Valheim. Awesome. Well, I hope it went... I hope it went well. Already happening. Oh, you think it's already happening. I need to know more. Why do you think it's already happening? Oh, that we're destroying ourselves? Oh yeah, for sure. I was like, oh, we're combining the two worlds already? I want to know about that. I know that we're destroying ourselves. We already got that. This level hates me. This level absolutely hates me. I'd say scientists studying meditators, but it is already... Oh. Yes. It's been cool to see the brain scans of people who meditate a lot. They're able to access certain, like, brain waves only achievable to most... Oh, dang it. Only achievable to most people in sleep. But they do it while they're awake. Which I think is super cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, how about we do this one first, and then that one. What I thought. I really thought. Bro. What? Bro thought. Yeah, I thought. I truly thought. I think, therefore I am. I thought, therefore I'm not alive. Okay. Alright. Why do human beings, why do we convince ourselves that life is suffering? Genuine question. Why do we... It was like that discussion I was having earlier with some people while I was doing yoga. Yes, I was doing yoga before this. How, like, we wear clothes that are really restrictive because we're convinced that, like, a businessman must wear suits that are tight and castrating. And, it's because of this idea that we have to be contained into our bodies, into our egos. Dang it. It's okay. We're fine. I'm gonna wait, and then we're gonna go. Okay, go. Yes. You know what's so rude? Is that after you got game over, it doesn't give you any of the lives back. With this part, I was thinking about how there's a famous guru who only meditated on I am. And if Descartes, sorry, not Descartes, I always read it as Descartes for some reason. Descartes did that, what would happen? If he meditated. But you know what's interesting is there's not one way to meditate, and I think people do meditating a lot. Like, not in the traditional sense, a lot more than they think. Like, when I meditate, I never do it in the way that's like very, you know, you do the lotus pose and you sit in the proper posture. Usually when I meditate, I'm actually in my, oh my gosh. Yeah, I usually meditate in the bath, actually. That's my meditation spot. I'll just be sitting there in complete silence, just like staring at the wall and just like doing that like yoga gazing. I need to do some yoga gazing right now, honestly. I need to. Okay, I'm gonna stretch. And then I'm gonna change position. I am very much of the opinion that you don't have to do the lotus pose and all that. You can, and it probably maybe helps you if you really need that change of. Okay, now, like if you need to be saying like, okay, now I'm meditating. If it's a way to tell your body, okay, now I'm doing this, then I could see how it's useful. But it's not required for everybody. If you don't time everything in this game within 0.1 second, you're screwed. If you don't time everything within the nearest millisecond, you're... Sorry to say, you're just fucked. Sorry, that was loud. Why did the philosopher go back to the grocery store? He forgot to return the cart. Good one. That's a good one. You should do that in your next routine. Beef, how often do you do, how often, because you said you do stand-up sometimes, right? How often do you do those? Okay, gotta make sure everything's solid. Okay, we're gonna pause right here, and then now we're gonna go across, and it's fine, and we got the checkpoint, and it's all good. Okay. It's okay. We got it. It's alright. It's fine. We're just like self-soothing over here. We're self-soothing as we're going through the game. I normally do it in bed, or we're walking back and forth. Walking, movement, meditation. I love those. I love meditating while moving. Sometimes it's you just like you do what your body wants to do when you're thinking, and sometimes you just be like thinking about something really hard, and you're walking around, and then sometimes you pause because your body wants to do that, and then you're like reach out your arm, and you kind of like manipulate all your muscles, and you're like amazed by like, oh my gosh, my muscles, they can move. When I talk about meditating, what I consider meditating is it's achieving this flow state of where like things just move from one thing to another, and your ego takes a back seat, and you're just kind of not at the whim, but like you just allow things to happen, and they kind of flow through you in a way. So like all your thoughts and perceptions, emotions, they just flow through. They come in and they go out, and they come in and they go out, and they come in and they go out. That's my idea as a novice. I remember Larry Rosenberg tells a story about doing a retreat with some Zen monks. He starts doing lotus pose and gets criticized. They tell him that's his problem. He's trying too hard. Yes, you can try too hard. You don't need to try so hard. Next routine? Now that's funny. Okay, so I guess that's a sore subject. My bad. I won't ask about it. Yep, that didn't work. Okay. We're gonna do this, then this. If I was a true speedrunner, I'd just like jump from one thing to the other, but I'm not. I'm simply a girl who's trying her best. Meditation refers to too many broad things for me to have one definition. Yeah, With the definition I mentioned was the one that's just for me. And probably applies to no one else. But that's okay, because it makes sense to me. You gotta find a definition that makes sense to you. For some people, it's achieving, you know, a state of not having any, like having an empty mind, and freeing your mind, emptying your mind. For me, like I said, it's just like allowing things to pass through you and not clinging onto anything particularly. Shit. But, and it could always be different. So you can't jump on him. I keep making that mistake. You can't jump on him for some absurd and arbitrary reason. This whole game is absurd and arbitrary and just intended to be rage bait. Original rage bait. This is original rage bait. Oh my god, please. Thank you. Nope. Okay. 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 Alright, alright, alright. We're gonna jump over here. We're nice and safe right here. Yeah, we're nice and safe right there. That wasn't fast enough. Okay. Oh, that just does that door. Okay. So we're just gonna do that door. It's okay, we got 4 lives. We got 4 lives, we're good. We can do it. I'm like talking myself through it like I'm a child. Like holding, I gotta hold my own hand as I make it through. Sometimes you just gotta hold your own hand. Sometimes you just gotta, maybe if the opportunity presented itself again, but I don't know. Ah, I see. Okay, you're waiting for the opportunity. Got it. Okay, now we've got the mask, so we got that. Thank God. Oh, are you serious? Okay. Lives! Okay, I needed that for sure. I needed that. Oh my god, I needed that so bad. You have no idea. Be nice to yourself. I know. GG. Oh, thank you. Thanks for stopping by, Beef. I'm glad that archery is meditative for you. You're gonna need to meditate after this, after viewing this. Oh, okay. You're just like, GG. Good job. You failed. Like, oh, I see. I get it. Wait. Okay. Now. No, it's okay. No, I get it. Don't worry. I understand the slang. Just give me a minute. The anger that I'm feeling currently is indescribable. That can be seen as a purification of a sort of ignorance. What did you say? Let me look back. Dharma, what you said. Okay, I think for me it can be reduced to purify the mind. Maybe also perceive reality clearly. Ah. Okay. Yeah, just to perceive reality clearly. I see that. I do that too. I mean, that's one of the main reasons. I mean, what I was talking, I guess, was the side effect. It wasn't the point of why. It wasn't the why. Why do I do it? The why is to remind me that, oh yeah, I'm alive. Like, oh yeah, I'm alive, and oh yeah, like, I've got all these senses, dude. You can sense stuff. You can touch things. You can taste things. Isn't that amazing? And we take them so much for granted. For real, we take them so much for granted. do that every time. Sometimes you just need a reset. You gotta remember. Okay, they gave me a pity life, which I appreciate. Yep, of course I needed it. I'm gonna need to meditate for like 3 hours after this, not gonna lie. I'm gonna need to meditate for like a long time. It always sounds like he's saying, oh my goodness. I don't think that's what he's saying, but that's what I hear. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Deep breaths. I know, deep breaths. I know. I know. I know. I know I'm playing worse than most people would, but I think it's because I'm trying to force something out of the game. Oh, dude, I missed him. Okay, this is excellent. Now I've got the mask. Okay, couldn't be better, because I truly need this mask to make it through. Nope. Oh, come on. No. And I lost the mask? Are you for real? Nope. We're not letting that happen again. What? Deeper. I know deeper. You're right. Deeper. I can breathe deeper. It's just I have to really focus on it. You guys ever notice that you've been breathing shallowly all day, and then as soon as you get into a place where it's safe, you're like, oh my gosh, how have I been surviving this whole time by just breathing the way I have? Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. You holding your breath? Don't hold your breath. Don't. Oh my. Okay, don't hold your breath. So you gotta breathe in for 3 counts. So breathe in for 3 counts, hold for 3 counts, and then breathe out. So breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Okay, breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Gotta let it all go. I thought it was 4. 4? I always do 3, but it could be 4 if you really want to go a little bit more. You could, oh yeah, you could do box breathing. I get what you mean. Yeah, you could do box breathing. Like, I don't know how that works, but yeah. Anxiety technique, I think. Somebody told me that once. Or you could just scream. You just... Sometimes it feels good to just like... You know, like just let it out. I'm not playing by the rules of this game. I'll be jumping on the extra ledges when they're available to me. We can do this, you guys. We can make it through. We have to. Otherwise, what am I? Oh my god. Okay, that was close. Okay, I wonder if we should go back to our topic of respect, or if we should move on to a different topic. What other topics do I have in mind when it comes to mind? What topics? What'd I do? What'd I do yesterday? Yesterday I... Oh my god. What do you guys do when you do a mental health day? What's like your self-care? I did that again. Can you believe that? What's your self-care routine? Mine is taking a bath usually. That's what I do. I put in my Epsom salts, I put in my candles, I got my cold beverage, which I know that's bad for Chinese medicine, but I do it anyway. The variation of temperatures is bad, but I don't care. You guys can probably hear the force at which I'm striking these controller keys. It's just, I'm trying not to let it get to me, like the anger, but sometimes it's hard. Annoyance is a really tricky emotion to deal with. And this game will literally press all your buttons. You could come into it with the most perfect mindset of like, this is great, and then it'll take away everything you have. Everything you have, everything you hold dear, this game will take it, use it against you. I'm being a little bit dramatic. It's mostly because I'm angry. I'm so angry. Oh my gosh, I'm so angry. The bad thing too is when you get progressively angrier, then... Wait. Okay, you guys, we're basically there. What? Okay. This is my last life, you guys. Oh my god, oh shit. Oh my god, please. Please, 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 please. I almost made it that one time too. This game will take everything you love and hold dear and just like murder it. This game is the bane of human existence. This game is... This game is human suffering in game form. How could it... Gamified human suffering. Why would you... I'm still trying to understand why. Why? The reason why I keep playing it is because I just need... I have to know, you know? Like, what is the appeal? And I think the answer is that because humans are addicted to suffering, we're convinced that in life we need suffering for it to mean anything. That was unfortunate. Cinnamamba, welcome back. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I know. This whole game is unfortunate. I'm so sorry. How are you today? We're trying not to be too angry. We're talking about meditation as well. Because I'm gonna need to meditate after this for a long time. A very long time. And also self-care routines. Oh my, good way to start the day. Are you starting the day right now? Did you just wake up? Wait, where are you from? Wait. Yeah. For me, it's 4 in the afternoon. Good morning. Oh, meditation is a good way to start the day. Oh, I get it. Okay, my bad. We were talking about, how meditation doesn't always have to be like a lotus. You do a lotus pose and you do all these, you try really hard. You don't always have to try really hard. Meditation can be different for different people. But yeah, it's always good to do. to some extent. But I think, like, that's what I meant, is, like, I think people, they have this idea in their head, like, okay, if I don't do lotus pose, then I just can't meditate. It's like, you can do it for a way that works for you. You don't have to do it in one specific way. No, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, deep breaths. We can make it through. I think this game only has 2 checkpoints. Or like just the 1 checkpoint. I knew that would have happened. I knew that happened. I knew that would happen. Losing my marbles! I'm losing my marbles. I'm losing my marbles. I'm losing it. Oh. 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 Have I ever told you the definition of insanity? Please, please tell me. I feel like we're onto something here. Oh my god. I can't. Do you understand now why I said this was like being Sisyphus? I am Sisyphus right now. Every single time I beat a level, it's like, yeah, we got to the top. And then every time I go start a new level, it's like the rock is coming back down and the boulder's coming back down and crushing me. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Teach their own. Trial and error. If your routine works, why change it? Yes, you need a routine that's perfectly suited for you. Yeah, human beings really value our routines. That's why, like, it's so important to have a bedtime routine. It's so important to have a morning routine. You gotta have your rituals to keep everything in place. It's all about the illusion of control. Because there's so many things in life you cannot control. And so if you just let yourself have that one win of being like, well, at least I can do the same thing. At least I can control how I get up or how I go to bed. Then you feel a little bit less bad about all the other aspects you cannot control. And all the people you can't control. You cannot control other people. You know, this whole time I didn't even need to jump on those, but I've been jumping on them because it gives me a sense of control. It makes me feel like a checkpoint, a mercy checkpoint. Thank you, game. I needed that to keep going. You know, sometimes God comes down and says, hey, I think you need some help, and then he gives you. If people annoy me, I find new people. Somebody mentioned that earlier too, Cinnamamba. You can always find new people. You can. And you can always... Something I'm always addicted to is reinventing myself. You know, if you fuck it up with a few people, you can always find new people. If you... I don't know how healthy that is, but... Like, if I feel like I fucked up with certain people, like I fucked up my image and they'll just always see me in one way that I don't want to be seen as, then I will, find new people who I can convince I'm the way I want to be. Like, sometimes you make mistakes and some people just don't forgive you for them. And that's their problem if they don't want to forgive you for it. So, if you find new people who don't know about the mistakes, then, and as long as you don't make them again, then perhaps that's okay. I don't know if that's toxic or not. You don't want to promote toxic behavior. Okay, you guys, we're so close. We are so close, you guys. We are... Wait. Nope. It's not it. Okay, it's now. It's now. It's now. It's now. It's now. It's... No. Okay, I'm too scared. Okay, wait. To have it right in front of me just ripped out of my hands like that. I'm so... Sometimes the solitude can be better than the people. Oh, I completely agree. Sometimes the only person that you really get along with sometimes is yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, the only person that's gonna ever always be there for you is you. So you gotta be okay with just being with yourself. You can't guarantee everybody will always. Oh, we just made it. Oh, we just made it. Oh, we just made it. Are you serious? I hate myself. What? The noise that I just made. For real, how am I even supposed to, you guys? How am I even supposed to? How am I? How? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Long-term relationships are more satisfying, I'm told. Sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith before the platform even appears. You have to like power jump or something. You have to completely nail it on the first try. You have to nail it on the first try. There's no fuck-ups allowed. This game is just like life, you guys. You can't fuck up. Not even once. If you fuck up, you die. If you fuck up, you're gone. Gonzo. If you fuck up, you're gonzo. Rather than go from new person to new person, learning surface level things. No. Nope, still no. The speed at which it disappears. Nope. Okay. Can I perhaps hide on the side? Can I hide over here? Please tell me I can. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay. We gotta... You guys, pray for me. Pray for me, please. Please manifest this for me. I had to clip that noise. It's under funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, see you. Thank you. Okay, ready? Since I know that nobody's listening because everybody has ads. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it somehow. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice. No one's ever annoyed me to the point where I need that new people. I'm pretty chill in that regard. Cinnamon, I love that for you. We love being chill. We love being chill. Okay. We're finally at a new level. We got... People are coming back in 10 seconds. I don't know what that was. I'm not sure what that was. What? Okay, wait. I need to know now. What is this? There's no way they would have just given me a free pass. There's no fucking way. Okay, I'm gonna jump on this platform. How do I get these gem things to work? I'm guessing you don't. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna die so I can regenerate with 4 lives. You need all the gems. Ah. Yes. Where? What? What are the gems? Oh, is it, if you get all the boxes, you get gems? Ah, perhaps. Because I have not, I've gotten 0 gems. None. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, we're gonna fight the boss. Whew. Is this the last level? Is this the... Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm not ready. Wait, I'm not ready. Ah! Okay, do I send these back to him or what? I think I send them back to him.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot. He looks very evil scientisty. Okay, there we go, we got him. Okay, we got it. Easy. Oh, only the green ones. Okay.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
This game makes you die several times before you understand what's going on. Got him! Here we are at the end of the world. The end of everything. Huh? How did that hit me?
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot. I've genuinely had moments in my life though where I'm like, yeah, I could just move to another country. I'm tired of dealing with everybody. Like, I want to completely start over. Sometimes you just fuck up your reputation so bad. Well, no, it's not even that. It's like, you know, I'm way too hard on myself, right? So, it's probably not even that bad, but I perceive it as being really bad. So I'm like, okay, the way to fix it is just to start over, to leave, and change everything. I don't know, do you guys believe that there reaches a certain point with people? What? There reaches a certain point with people where you can't really fix it? I think that things with relationships can be fixed, always. But it depends on whether you're both just mutually stubborn enough. If the other person doesn't care to fix it, then no matter how much you care, it probably isn't gonna be fixed. You have to both be mutually just like extremely stubborn. It's about maintaining, not fixing yourself. Ah. Perhaps you're right. What? I need a mask. Can you please give me a mask game? I've earned it. Give me a mask game. I need it. I need a boost. I need a... Please boost me. Sometimes you gotta burn the bridge to create some distance. Oh, thank you, game. You guys, ask and ye shall receive. I asked and then it gave me one. Thank you, game. The Crash Bandicoot god here heard me. It's always these ones down below that get me. Okay, wait. It's the green ones. Come on, shoot another green one. No! God dang it. God dang it. Thank you. The music is surprisingly chill. I think it's because it's trying to calm you down. You need to be calmed down in order to figure this shit out.
On you, Crash Bandicoot.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot. Oh, I missed that, didn't I? Anybody have any fun weekend plans for the rest of the week? Weekend, I mean. I keep forgetting today's Saturday. Yes, yes, okay, we got it. Okay, wait. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. We got this. Send me another green one, bitch. No! It's because I called him a bitch. I was mean. I shouldn't be mean.
You, Crash Bandicoot.
I have the weekend off before I work the next 8 to 9. 8 to 9 days? 8 to 9 days in a row, dude? What? If so, that's wild. And best of luck. 9 weekends. Oh, 9 weekends in a row. Oh, with the... Is it with the fair that you're doing with the archery? So you better enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, I remember having a weekend job. At one point I had a, I was going to school, and I also worked at the school library. And then I had a weekend job, where I was like selling Intel processors, computers, on Saturdays and Sundays. Bro, I burned out so fast. Working 7 days a week is not advisable. Okay, please send me a green one. Please, sir. Send me a green. Okay. You did 10 days in a row once. Whew. Yeesh. Okay. Alright. We got this. We got this. Send me a green one. Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, 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 no. I lost my mask. No, I'm naked. I'm naked. Please give me another mask. I need a mask. Oh, okay. That's big. That's a big... No! Between tree service and Amazon and Renaissance Fair. Do you enjoy having, like, a variety of jobs? As opposed to, like... Because, like, I'm thinking I might do something similar. I don't think I'm cut out for a 9 to 5, honestly. Oh my god. I'd rather do multiple jobs. Multiple little things. And sometimes that works for people. Like my friend's boyfriend, he does like seasonal jobs. He'll do like valet in the wintertime for the ski resorts, and then he'll do like landscaping in the winter. I mean in the summertime. So he gets like a variety. You guys, I don't have my mask. This is not gonna go well. Oh my god. I have to keep my mask for as long as humanly possible. What? Okay, now. Yeah, I got him. It's okay, we can do it. Just gotta keep trying. Am I sweating profusely? Yes, absolutely. I'm sweating out of my hands and various other regions. Anyways. Sorry, I'll read your comment in a second. I'm locked in. Okay, come on, this is the run, you guys. This is it. This is gonna be it. Just send me a green one, please. Please send me a green one, sir. See, this time I'm calling him sir instead of bitch. And that works when you have respect. When you have respect for everybody else around you, then you command respect for yourself. No, I missed it. Oh my god, please. No!
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Right now it's just archery and teaching public speaking online. Oh, that's cool. I need a 4-day-a-week job where I have my own place. Toby, come here. You guys hear my cat meowing? Toby, come here. Toby, come here. So the blue ones he shoots at the corners, so they're not going to directly hit me. The pink ones he shoots at me, which are going to directly hit me. But the blue ones do it indirectly. Ooga. I think as soon as I finish, as soon as I beat this level, I might end the stream. So I can enjoy the rest of my weekend. What should I do tonight? Should I see a movie? Movies are so damn expensive, though. I don't know about you guys, people that live in other countries, but like movies, going to see the movies in America is so expensive. It's like $15 per person. So it's gotta be a really, really good. It's gotta be a really good movie in order for me to be convinced. Hi, cat. Hi, Toby. Oh no, she jumped on my setup. No, I can't see. Oh my gosh. Hi. You see her little head? Hello. There she is. Hi, beautiful. Hi. She likes to smell my breath. I love you so much. I need a Toby emoji. I've got a Toby emoji on my Discord. You know what, guys? I don't know. Do I have the stamina to make it through? Should I try one more time? We're gonna try. Yeah! Toby! You're so cute. You're so adorable. Did you know that? Did you know? I've got a picture of her with her tongue just sticking out like that. Take care of yourself. I know. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time and then turn it off. Okay. Well, thank you for being here, Beef, and hanging out, and I hope you have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your free weekend. Bye-bye. Alright. Oh, just barely got it. Okay. Oh, okay. This is gonna be it. I can feel it. I've got a good feeling. Nope. Feeling gone. The feeling is gone. The feeling just disappeared. Yes, green one. You can't just keep sending them in quick succession like that. Oh, there it is. Okay. I've only got 2 more, but this is gonna be rough without the mask. Oh, I missed that, didn't I? God dang it.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Game, can you give me 2 masks? I'm manifesting 2 masks instead of 1. I would like to have 2, please. I just require, I require special assistance playing this game. I require some special assistance. No. Okay, you guys, we got this. This is it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Yes, okay. Oh, no, no, no. He just sends them so quick. He sends... What? How did I lose the mask? How did I lose the mask? I used to have a cinema pass. It was like $20 a month for unlimited movies. Ooh, that sounds... Okay, one last one. We did it! Oh my gosh. We did it! I know, and Cinnamon, and also on Tuesdays, I know they've got $5 Tuesdays at my local theater. We did it, you guys! Oh my gosh! Oh, and we got the girl too. Oh my god. Amazing. Yeehaw! Riding off into the sunset. Oh, it's so cinematic. Oh my gosh, that just took the life right out of my eyes. The life is just gone. Shall we raid someone? I think we shall. We should raid. We should be a good small streamer and raid. Let me see who's on. So if you could please stick around just in time for me to raid, that would be excellent. I used to live in the cinema, but canceled. Oh, you used to go there all the time. Canceled once the streaming services became a thing. Plus, movies have fallen off. Dude, I completely agree. Yeah, that's another thing, is that there just haven't been any movies that have really hit recently. I think, I don't know what it is about the period between, 2000 and, 2016. The movies from that are amazing, dude. But the period between now and 2020 has been just rough. Not good. Should we see if somebody else is streaming Crash Bandicoot? Let me see. So none of my... Oh, QB is streaming. Let's raid QB, my friend, who I did a... He's streaming Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Yes, my friend. Thank you everyone for being here, spending time with me on this special Saturday stream. My two favorite movies came out in 1999. Matrix and... I loved Fight Club. Cinnamamba, I just saw Fight Club for the first time, I'm going to say a couple months ago. I loved it. I didn't realize it was so deep. When I first heard about it, I was like, this doesn't seem... But then I watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is... It's the horrors of capitalism. I was very pleasantly surprised. Okay, so anyway, I hope I'm gonna end the stream if that's all right. Yeah, it's amazing. I would love to talk about it more the next time you stop by, but I do have to pee very bad. So, thank you so much, and I hope you'll enjoy QB's stream right now. So, hopefully I did the right... Yep, I think I did. Okay, I'll see everyone on Monday. I'll be doing another stream on Monday, so bye. Bye-bye.